EA Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the start of the FedEx Cup playoffs. It's the opening round of the Northeast Invitational. And now we go down to the first hole. Getting ready to get the tournament started. Frank, first tee jitters?
Oh, everybody gets them. That's the beauty of it. If you don't, you shouldn't be playing this game. Just try and think nice and slow. Ah, nice.
Looks good.
Oh, that's it. New member of the 300-yard club.
Good poke right there. 190 now on the second shot. Well, she just played a wonderful shot from back there. Locked in on the read and the speed.
Oh, sneaks that in. We're now tied.
Now at the second here at Lighthouse Point, Frank, this is some tough par 3.
If you want to try and really break the hole down and be a purist here, Rich, you'd like to hit a little cut into this green, something that moves away from the water and the cliff back towards that bunker. That would be the perfect shot to hit. It's such a difficult par 3. Anything on the green would be good here.
Second shot from the rough. It's on the way. Pretty good shot right there. Makeable putt right here, currently sitting at 1 under for the round.
And another good par.
Now the third hole here at Lighthouse Point, par 5, 566 yards. What a drive. Just tattooed that. And now the second shot here at this par 5. Down, little Sheba. Down.
That was terrible.
Try up next. Just a little tap in here. She's starting to play well. That's a birdie. And now 2 under on the leaderboard. And now back over to the fourth. Frank, this is a very nice start to the round. Couple of birdies on the scorecard. Looks extremely solid.
Yeah, it looks well poised actually to have a very good round today.
Oh, this looks good.
Certainly is. Oh, nice little bounce forward. Should be close to 300, 290.
Frank, what's so compelling about rivalries in sports is that athletes need each other if they're going to go to great heights. Joe Frazier needed Muhammad Ali to solidify his legend. Jack Nicklaus probably needed Arnold Palmer to go to a place that he had not been. And I think that's true across the board as we look at rivalries in sports.
I think it defines careers, Rich. It's not until those players retire that they realized how important it was to have that foe. years to come that will realize the sport wouldn't have been the same with one without the other.
Did the job right there. Fifth hole now at Lighthouse Point. Frank, it's a beefy par 4.
Another hole without any fairway bunkers off the tee, but really the main defense here at the Cliffs is the elements. Find the fairway, and you'll also be hitting to a green that is protected by a little bunker to the right side of that and short. So precision, once again, required here.
Good strike, good lie, good chance to attack the pin. Frank, uphill shot. What did you like to do on a play like this?
The biggest thing really is to try and work on your balance. You've got to make sure you get through the shot and normally take an extra club.
Playing this par 4, still not on the green after that second shot.
But still not done. A good third shot, maybe get away here with par.
Oh.
I mean, this skill, and that was sublime.
Just good hands, coming out of the rough, able to manage the distance, and now in great position. Nothing wrong with that par putt. Par 3 sixth is relatively short, 198 yards, Frank.
But this one, really, you've got to go airborne here. That bunker that protects the left side and front, you've got to carry that and get it to land soft so it doesn't skip through the back of the screen.
That sounded interesting.
Well, that's how you play the game right there. Knock it on the green and give yourself a good look at birdie. And getting ready for the putt. Filling it up today. Beautiful putt. Seventh hole at Lighthouse Point is only 370 yards. Frank, are you happy if you walk out of here with anything other than birdie? I love this. She is winding up. Just wants to tear the cover off this golf ball. And the tee shot ends up in the bunker. Digs in, ready for the bunker shot.
Yeah, second shot here. Just try and aim a little bit behind that ball, an inch or two.
This is a good-looking shot. Terrific golf shot. And now, that for an easy birdie. So a tester from 4 feet. Comfortably inside the cut line, the young prodigy makes another birdie. Another par 3. We're at the 8th. It's only 165 yards, Frank. Birdie try up next.
It's at sneaky distance.
So close. Well, that would have been a bonus had it gone in, but still, reasonable chance for par here.
Yeah, there's no damage. You're not going to birdie every hole.
Knocked that down for par. Remains at 4 under. Now to the par 5 9th. Frank, what are we looking at here?
Well, for the longer hitters, it's actually a chance to reach par 5 and 2. 300 yards is where that fairway starts to bend more to the left. So you do the math, it's going to give you roughly 250 yards to the middle sort of front left of that green. That's the easy way to play the hole. Make a mistake off the tee and you might find out this is a more difficult 3-shotter than what you were anticipating.
That's an absolute tracer right there. In the fairway and well over 320 yards.
Oh, this is taken off on a weird line.
And it's going to be in the rough, it looks like. How tough is this going to be now from the rough, Frank?
Oh, it's tough to say, Rich. I mean, so much is going to depend on that lie. I'm going to need a little bit of luck.
Coming out of the rough and right up next to the hole. Shouldn't be a problem here, but not a formality. Oh, man.
I just pushed it.
Boy, that hurts. You don't want to let this one get away. This is about concentration and focus at this point. That's a nice confidence builder right there. You make those for par, and you keep things steady. Well, that was a nearly flawless performance on the front side, but Frank, we know it's an 18-hole game, isn't it?
That's right. Now's not the time to pat yourself on the back.
Beautiful looking shot right here. Good tee shot, good lie, and now a good chance to take advantage here on this hole. Second shot, good look at the green.
Oh, solid strike right in the heart of the green.
That's a beautiful shot, and that sets him up for a really easy putt. Now she can make birdie. Excellent read for birdie to move to 5 under for the tournament.
That milk is very
Standing over the
creamy.
ball here at the par 5 11th.
The milk. And coffee is very creamy. I don't like that. I don't like going into the bunker.
And once again, off the tee and in the bunker. Missed the fairway in the fairway bunker now.
It's not all gloom and doom, though. Lip isn't too high. A good swing here still shouldn't be a problem.
Frank, that reminds you of maybe what, the greatest bunker player of all time? This from
Just be an
7
eagle?
feet. So with that make, now it's 7 under par.
There you go.
Back here now at the 12th hole, par 4, 439 yards, Frank, to the center of this green off the black tees.
And if the breeze blows left or right, this hole plays very hard. One of the reasons why, just through the fairways littered with bunkers. Not only do you have to pick the right line, but somehow you've got to get that ball the right distance as that hole bends completely to the left. Rather interesting shaped green here at 12.
This is a stiff test, no doubt.
You know, this is not heading in the right direction.
Oh,
Looks
no.
like it's going to be in the rough. Oh, look out, Frank. Where's this one headed?
This is definitely rough, Rich, off the tee.
And setting up here in the rough. Good chance now for a birdie. That was an outstanding play.
Well, it's almost a guarantee there after that shot.
Settles in over the putt. Just an amazing display. The records continue to fall. Now to the 13th hole, and Frank, this could make you quake in your soft spikes. 702 yards, par 5. It might be a par 6 or a 7.
Well, I think a few people will make 6 or 7 here. You're right. This is a rarity in golf, 700 yards. So forget about any thought of even getting close to this par 5 and 2. Plus, just to add insult to injury, the 2 bunkers off the tee are perfectly placed. They're about 298 yards, smack bang in the middle of that. I doubt you can get past those, but you need a good drive, really, to try and leave yourself a short third shot.
Frank, it makes the game easy when you play it from the... Second from an excellent lie. Well, this one has a chance to be really good.
Oh, that's fine.
This one will play a little bit longer. It's up the hill to that green. It should be pretty good right there. On the safe side. No problems there. Really good approach shot. And now, good look at birdie.
It's no snack, though.
Really hitting on all cylinders now. 9 under for the tournament. Par 3 14th, headed over Lake Zimmer. Old man Zimmer was a legend in these parts here in Maine at Lighthouse Point. All you want here, Frank, at 240 yards.
Oh, shit.
Has
Oh,
it?
shit. Oh,
Maybe wet.
shit.
Thank goodness, Frank, back on dry land here.
As long as this one avoids it.
So this will be the third shot after taking the drop with the ball going in the water. Frank, this is one you don't practice, but sometimes you have to do it. Time for the drop.
Yeah, it should be the easiest shot in golf. You've just paid for it.
Not too unhappy with that, Frank, at 17 feet.
No, from that distance, it's more than good.
Getting set now over the putt. Wrong time to be leaking oil here at the 14th hole, Frank.
Well, to state the obvious, too, that was very makeable. That's the one you'd expect to make more often than not. That's going to hurt.
Going to have to regroup now after that double bogey. '15th hole, and Frank, a return to sanity. 387 yards, par 4.
Yeah, second easiest hole on the golf course. Bends a little to the left. Just avoid the sand left and that little pop bunker on the right. And you should be set up with a relatively short iron in to a green. That really, the only problem is if you go long.
Nicely played shot, about 310 yards down the fairway. Steeply up the hill here. This is going to play very long. Another good swing, and it looks like, Frank, another really good shot. Terrific golf shot. And now
Tell me to earn them.
for an easy birdie. So a tester from 4 feet. Just continuing to play some really good golf. 8 under par for the championship.
A cursory look at the scorecard, Rich, and well, it looks hard at 240 yards, but that elevation is going to chew off quite a bit of yardage off the scorecard. Really, it's a good chance for a birdie on this closing stretch. V-shaped green, as long as you're on the right section of the green, could have a chance for birdie.
Now.
On the green in regulation. She's regarded as an excellent putter. Here, another chance for birdie. How does that not go in?
Amazing. Stroke looked good. Line looked good. Just did not take that final break.
Par here's fine, isn't it, Frank? Well, Frank, I love this par 5 17th. Not only is it fun to play, but if you head over the Juniata Crossway Bridge ahead, you can find Brent's Lobster Shack, which is one of the best lobster rolls I have ever had. And you know, they specialize in that up here in Maine. But what a hole. Frank, that is position A.
Yeah, the tee shot was like silk, Rich. I mean, just sets up that second shot so beautifully.
Nice position, short grass, second shot.
Whoop, this is taken off on a weird line.
And it's going to be in the rough, it looks like. Into the thick stuff, that's a difficult lie. Set to go, not an easy shot by any means. Down, little Sheba, down! Frank in a bit of trouble here at the par 5, missing the green on that third shot.
Yeah, just battling to make par. And this is going to be difficult.
Been this way all day. Airtight, no mistakes, solid shot.
And yet another green in regulation.
Nothing wrong with that par putt. We've made it at last to the 18th, partner. What a finishing hole.
It is. It's a tee shot you have to respect. That fairway goes on that sort of 60-degree angle towards the left, so you have to know how far you fly the ball, and of course you can't afford to miss at your tee shot. But a good tee shot. Let's talk a bit positive here. Good tee shot in the middle of the fairway, just going to leave you a short iron, and an excellent chance to finish with another birdie.
That's an absolute tracer right there. In the fairway and well over 320 yards. Well, this one should be safely on deck here. Great way to finish off the final approach shot with a birdie opportunity. Been pretty good all day from this distance, just trying to take care of business. Missed on that one, Frank.
Yeah, not a problem.
Just a couple of feet. 8 under par for the round. Well, Frank, round 1 in the books. Look who's on top of the leaderboard.
And that's with some strong play today. They don't really need to look back. Strong play heading into the second round tomorrow.